I made a lot of mistakes in 2025 that hindered my trading progress this year. So I decided to make this video so that you can learn from my mistakes rather than learning the hard way. Here are the 8 trading mistakes that I made in 2025. Starting with number 1, changing my risk when I'm in drawdown. So if you've watched some of my videos that I've done this year, you'll actually notice and see that I changed my risk a lot. And in particular, I'm going to be talking about my Funded Next account that I've blown. As soon as I got in drawdown on my phase 2, I went from risking 1% to then 2%, which then ended up getting me bigger in the hole. And then I started getting scared, and then I dropped to 0.5%. And then I saw no progress. And because I was seeing no progress, because I was trying to claw out of this massive cave of drawdown, I then went back to 1%, and then that's how I ended up blowing the account. What I'm going to do moving forward is I'm going to keep my risk static. If I'm risking 1%, that's it. Not increasing my risk, decreasing my risk, just static risk. And that will help me stay in the game. I don't know about you guys, but when I do my back tests, I'm always risking 1%. And then I don't even notice the drawdown periods because I come out of them so quickly. Whereas if you're in a drawdown and let's say you're down minus 5% and now you drop your risk from 1% to 0.5%, well now instead of needing only 5R to get out of your drawdown, you now need 10R. So it becomes a lot harder and then it messes up with your psychology. Now the next mistake that I made was trying to do both day trading and swing trading. So there's this quote which says less is more. I obviously went against this quote because I thought, oh, let me do day trading and swing trading because then I can get a lot of trades. And if I get a lot of trades, that means that I'm going to make a lot of money. I'm going to pass a lot of funded accounts. Well, that was very wrong because my focus was not there in either one of them. I was not getting good at day trading and I was not getting good at swing trading. And I just felt like I was just trading the whole day. Because when I was day trading, I would trade the London session or the New York session. But then when I'm swing trading, I felt like I was just trading the whole day, essentially, because I was waiting for an alert, or if I was in a position and I was in this position for a couple of days, I just felt really exhausted and I felt like I was getting mental fatigue. So how am I going to fix this coming 2026? I'm only focusing on day trading because for me, I like that more with my personality. I like to have a certain time window where I focus, I make a decision, and then I'm in and out of the market within a few hours. The third mistake I made was trying to learn from different mentors. So at the beginning of the year, I started learning from Matt Gray. And in the process of learning from Matt Gray and understanding his strategy, I thought, what if I learn from another mentor as well and I combine the two strategies? Then now I've got a lot of trades and also now I've got basically both of their edges in a way. So I decided to purchase Will's FX's course. I was basically learning Matt Gray's and Will's FX's course simultaneously and trying to trade both of them. And that didn't work out well. I realized that I liked Matt Gray's approach better than Will's FX, so I focused fully on Matt Gray's approach. Mistake number 4 that I made was not journaling enough. And this isn't just journaling your trades, but journaling your emotions. If I had journaled a little bit more, then I would have realized what the cause of all my problems was, which has always been frequency. Because before, when I was just a swing trader, I had a terrible problem with frequency. I couldn't get enough trades. So that's why I wanted to learn a new strategy to get that frequency. And in the process of finding frequency, I kind of found too much frequency because I started looking everywhere for trades instead of finding one approach that gave me that frequency. If I had journaled this and looked at my journal and written down all these things, I would have realized the core problem. And then I would have realized to just focus. Mistake number 5 I made was being too afraid to fail challenges. The problem with prop firm challenges is they make you believe that they're your personal account. And because of that, you want everything to be perfect. And most people just have a bad feeling about failing in general, failing a test, failing anything in life. You don't want to fail. But if you're too afraid to fail challenges, then you're gonna make mistakes. And that's what I found. Because I was too afraid to fail challenges, I ended up doing the wrong things, reducing my risk or increasing my risk because I want to pass the challenge, or being too scared to actually take trades on the challenge because I'm worried that I'm going to fail the challenge. So going forward into 2026, I'm not going to be afraid. I'm going to remain robotic and I'm going to follow my strategy. Mistake number 6, looking at too many pairs. I was looking at GBP USD, Euro USD, the Swiss pairs, the yen pairs, whatever, you name it, CAD pairs, Bitcoin, US30, NAS 100, because I was looking for my setup in all these different markets. And because of that, I never had the focus that I needed to be able to take the right trades. So going forward in 2026, I'm only going to be looking at 3 pairs. Mistake number 7 that I made was not maintaining a proper sleep schedule. I found myself backtesting late at night, going to bed, waking up early, backtesting some more, trying to take trades, not sleeping enough. And this affected me a lot because I started developing mental fatigue. And because of that, I didn't make the right decisions, and hence why I didn't have a good trading year in terms of results this year. Finally, the 8th mistake that I made this year was having too many challenges going at the same time and not using a trade copier. So I can split this up into 2 ways. Number 1 is I had too many challenges in general, but that was also because I had a lot of deals with firms where I was given free accounts to use. But the problem I also had was I wasn't using a trade copier, which meant that even if I had a good streak or I was doing well, none of the accounts actually reflected that, because I would take a win on one account, then I would go to another account, take another win, and then I would go to another account and then lose, and then I would go back to the first account and then I would lose, and then I would go to the next account and lose, and then I would win on the losing account. And then I looked at all my accounts and I ended up break even. But if I had put them all in one area, I would have been up maybe 2%, 3%, 4%, instead of them all being -1% or on break even. So going forward into 2026, my plan is to have a personal account, and I'm going to link that to a trade copier, and then I'm going to put that with 1 or 2 challenges. And that's the way that I'm going to be able to maintain discipline and also to actually get somewhere with my challenges. Because what I realized is, for me, account rotation doesn't really work. For some people, it seems to work, but for me, it just doesn't seem to work. And for me, it's easier if I just have everything going all together. So that's what I'm going to be doing in 2026. So now that I've given you my 8 trading mistakes in 2025, I'd love to hear what your mistakes you made in 2025. Let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next video.